Lewis Cass.
Lewis Cass emerges as a pivotal figure in Michigan's vibrant history, where factual events and legends intertwine like dancers at a clandestine ball. His appointment as governor of the Michigan Territory in 1813 by President James Madison was not just a mere assumption of a role. It was a compelling act of drama purpose, poised to confront an era brimming with challenges. Cass, whose military success in the War of 1812 helped him get the governor's position, was often missing from his duties. Instead, he left the governorship to a series of secretaries while he handled other official duties. His treaties, however, had a profound impact. Cass signed away large chunks of land, a decision that echoed with the protests of the land itself as European American settlers arrived, pushing Native Americans off their land. Consider the year 1817. Cass and Duncan MacArthur, akin to influential Roman officials, convened with various Native American tribes at the Treaty of Fort Meigs. This led to the relinquishment of vast swaths of land eagerly claimed by settlers. Michigan, once steeped in Native American culture, began its metamorphosis into a mosaic of European American settlements, each new town a beacon on the burgeoning frontier. This transformation, however, came at a heavy cost. In 1820, Cass, ever the explorer, set out to explore the wild northern part of the Michigan Territory. The Great Lakes region, with its untamed beauty, hid the source of the Mississippi River. Cass's expedition mistakenly thought Cass Lake was the river's source. It wasn't until 1832 that Henry Rowe Schoolcraft, the expedition's geologist, corrected this mistake and identified Lake Itasca as the natural source. But Cass's story isn't all adventure and praise. Despite the Northwest Ordinance of 1787, which said the Northwest Territory would be free of slavery, slavery was present in the Michigan Territory. Cass himself owned at least one slave, a household servant. Slavery continued in Michigan until the state joined the Union in 1837 when the first Constitution finally abolished it. Lewis Cass's legacy is a mix of achievements and mistakes. On the one hand, his treaties opened up land for settlement, helping Michigan grow into an economic center with new towns and developments. These treaties also facilitated trade and commerce, contributing to the economic prosperity of the region. On the other hand, the history of slavery and the displacement of Native Americans remind us that progress often comes with a heavy cost. Studying Cass's time as governor is a historical exercise and a crucial step in understanding Michigan's complex history. It shows us the tangled mix of ambitions, errors, and injustices that shaped the state. By looking closely at Cass's treaties, we see how Native Americans lost their land and how settlers expanded. The presence of slavery in the region challenges the idea that the North was completely free of it, forcing us to face uncomfortable truths from our past. This study is about the past and the lessons we can learn for the future. In the end, the story of Lewis Cass reflects America's ongoing struggle between ideals and reality. It reminds us that history is not just a static record, but a dynamic story full of flaws and lessons. By exploring this complex history, we better understand the forces that shaped Michigan and the future we should aim to build. So, here's to Cass, a figure as complex and contradictory as the land he helped to shape, a lasting part of Michigan's wild and varied history.
So, you've subjected yourself to a portion of the RPTM podcast. We're aiming for a perfect balance here. We hope we triggered some reluctant chuckles, but even more importantly, we hope we've left you questioning the very purpose of existence. And if, by some cosmic accident, you actually found this clip to be somewhat intriguing, summon that oh so enthusiastic thumb and bestow upon us the coveted upward gesture. And hey, don't neglect that subscribe button either, because who would want to miss out on our impending onslaught of mind-bending dialogues?